Hello everybody, and welcome welcome back to another episode of Alex Tries to Make a Podcast. Today, we will be covering, Creeped Out. Yes, Creeped Out is a series on Netflix you should totally watch, because it's fantastic. It just has a very good, quirky science fiction feel, and here, I'll be reviewing. So, one thing you need to know about this is it has 2 seasons, and Season 2 is way better than Season 1. Season 1 actually has a lot of really good episodes, but there are a little bit of them that are a little weird. So, I might do another video of this, but today I'll be taking one episode from Season 2 of Creeped Out, and then take another episode of season 1 of Creeped Out. So I'll be taking my least favorite episode of Creeped Out and my favorite episode of Creeped Out. So I didn't watch Spaceman because it looked boring, so that's why I didn't watch that episode. So let's start with Season 2, my favorite episode. Okay, this is gonna be really hard to choose. Let's see, what would be my favorite? Trying to remember the episodes in Season 2. Actually, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do my least favorite episode in Season 2 and I'm going to be doing my least favorite episodes in Season 2 and 1 and my favorite episode in Season 2 and 1. So, my least favorite episode inside of Season 1. I'm going to go start with Season 1 first. So, my least favorite episode inside of Season 1, I'll be trying to think about what my favorite episode is in 2. My least favorite episode inside of Season 1 would probably be Shed No Fear, because it really doesn't make sense. They really don't so here's the plot. Warning, spoilers ahead. So these 2 dudes, there's this one nerd guy, which he's actually pretty cute. Anyways, so there are these bullies. They're not really bullies, though. They try to be bullies, but they're really not bullies. And this dude's friend, he's on a football team. And then, he goes into a shed or something. And then the nerd dude follows him. So then, they go inside of a shed, and then they find this weird shadow thingy. So then the shadow thingy, I don't know. I think it was supposed to be some type of, I thought it was supposed to be his grandpa or something, because it was his grandpa's shed. But they really do not explain any of it is, except for the monster goes away by light being produced. So and then every time the monster catches them, there's this portal out of the sky that takes them into the middle of the town, and then they get dropped into a pool. It really doesn't make sense. And so they set up this cool contraption and make the dude go away. And then, surprise, there is this, they become friends again, and then, there's a basement that they need to clean out. So they try to clean out the basement, and what do you know, there's another shadow demon, and that's where the episode leaves off. Anyways, left off. Wow, I cannot speak. Anyways, so, let's talk about, my favorite episode in Season 1. So, yeah, good comments. A lot. Again, I'm going to be covering every single thing in the episode. So, yeah, spoilers ahead. So, my favorite episode in Season 1 would have to be Trolled. So, here's what happened. So, there's this dude named Sam, and then he has 2 friends. I think one of them's named, Nene or something, and then Fitzgerald is his full name. And then, so, they're in this place called St. Augustine Choir School. It's cool. So, it's a school that's cool. Go to school, it's cool, kids. Anyways, what is wrong with me? Anyways, so this school, and then, they just finished a choir performance, and then, we reveal the main character, the main antagonist, who is also the main character, No Face, an internet troll, who has been, spreading rumors and stuff across the internet. So, Sam, he likes Nene, and plot twist, Sam is No Face, the internet troll. And then, so then he starts trolling. And then, he takes his friend Nene's face and puts it on a llama. Wow. Anyways, yeah, it's new low, so that's pretty weird. Yeah, so he's like being like, oh, did you know Fitzy is like hurting people's feelings and stuff. Yeah, threatening stuff or something. So then this dude named Billy Goat. So I think this is also the episode inside of season 1 with the best special effects inside of entirely season 1. So what happens is this dude named Billy Goat, he's like, yo, don't troll people or else I'm gonna make you pay. And and Mr. Sam, he just doesn't really like listen to the goat dude, so he just like is like, yo, I don't need anything, I don't need any help from you. So he just closes out the message and he starts trolling again. And then the next day he hears something that might be shocking. So this is an important detail in the episode. He needs to win an award or something, or else he'll be kicked out of the school because his mom works there and doesn't have enough money. So so he does auditions for a solo that night and that day, and he likes it. But here's a plot twist: he woke up with a unibrow. And he's an internet troll, so you might be guessing what's happened. So then he gets a big belly, and then like he turns into a troll. Yeah, real troll. So then he's like, what do I do to stop the curse? You must stay hidden until sunset. I can't do that. I have a choir solo. Well, I will forgive you if you admit to everyone that you are the internet troll No Face. Then I will take back the curse. I can't do that. Everybody will hate me. So then he goes to the solo thing and he tries to stay hidden, like has a hood on himself. But then like the dude's like, but then his voice is like. So then the dude, maybe he was like Mr. Herbis or something. I don't know. They mentioned his name when he was doing like a troll post, like it was called Mr. Herbabius. I don't know. Yeah, anyways, so he photoshopped the teacher's face onto a baby, and, yeah, okay. Anyway, so, this dude is like, boy, take off your hood, and then, oh no, they see he's a troll and stuff. So then, on the PA, Billy Goat, the dude who's been sending him all the messages, is like, admit your deeds, and he's like, no, everyone will hate me. So then he goes outside, but oh no, trolls that go outside are gonna inside the sunlight are going to turn to stone. Yeah, anyway, so then he turns into stone, and then now he's used as a statue for yeah. And then plot twist, we see that that there's a worker at the there's a worker at the school named Bill Goat. Okay, yeah, that's a plot twist. Anyways, so I've come up with my least. Okay, so here's the least favorite episode for. Okay, so here's my least favorite episode for season 2. So my least favorite episode for my least favorite episode for season 2. I cannot speak. Probably be the one with the Quinkin, where the little girl presses all the elevator buttons. I'm not really gonna go into detail with this one. The little girl presses all the elevator buttons, and then. Oh no, she and her family get sent to like, it's a good episode, don't get me wrong, but then it's a little weird, cause then like, so there's this thing called, so they're inside this infinite hallway floor, and then, there's this thing called, oh, Bella, don't play with the cord, that's not something to play with. So there's this dude, so there's this thing called the Quinkin, and by the way, any door they go into, they come out as an alternate reality, and they got into one where like, oh, they weren't born. So then like they go for like several realities, and by the way, the sister also got lost, and then it's kind of like confusing because there's a lot of reality shifting in this episode. So then they find the sister, and then she's like, oh, don't look at the Quinkin or else it'll eat your eyes. It's just its instincts. It'll lead us back to the elevator. So then the Quinkin leads them back to the original elevator of their original reality, and then they're like, and then the Quinkin's like, and then there's some really bad puppeteer things, because then they look at the Quinkin and then it's just like really bad really bad special effects. It wasn't even special effects. It's like a puppet, and it's super low quality. And then they escape from the floor. So yeah, and then oh, wait a minute. It was an alternate. It was an alternate little girl, and then the other one was like, Daddy, that was the one who showed me not to look at the Quinkins' eyes. Okay, so yeah, I've come up with my favorite episode too. So my favorite episode, season 2, is obviously, I do not know why I didn't think of this before, Splinter Claus. Splinter Claus, it is, so I'm not making fun of anything that, nothing towards, like, I'm not making fun of anyone toward anything. I love Santa, but this episode is about a Santa doll who is named Splinter Claus. Last name spelled C-L-A-W-S, and so basically it's this old Santa animatronic, and he was like in a burn, like he was in a car crash or something, and then all that was left of the fingers was like old splintered claws. The company was too lazy, so they just covered it up with mittens. And then so what happens? This main character, I forget his name, but this dude, we'll just call him Dude. He has his grandpa's ashes inside of a little gift box, and his grandma is like really sick in the hospital, so they want to cheer her up with grandpa's ashes. So then his friend, I'll call him, I forget his name too, so I'm just calling him Boy. So Dude and Boy, they try to, so Dude actually like tried to actually like rewire the Santa, but it didn't work, and it just went haywire. So the elf was like, dude, you're banned from the quote-unquote North Pole, because it's not the real North Pole. It's a mall version of the North Pole, like a mall, like Mega Mall inside of Fortnite. It's a mall version of the North Pole. And like there's like this giant box of presents, and Dude's grandpa's ashes were like left inside of that box, and like they're inside of like gift paper. So he so like when the mall closed down, oh gosh, I just have to stop doing that. Sorry about that. So then this dude okay, so Dude, Dude and Boy, after they are done, like after like the store closes down, the Splinter, the Santa, so they got their grandpa's ashes, and then the Splinter Claus dude. Apparently he only attacks kids that are good, and this episode is really long, so I'll just cut to the chase. So this Splinter Claus, he only attacks kids that are good, and he is nice to kids that are bad. I know, it is really backwards. It is really like, yeah, it's weird. And then so they have to be bad. So then they're like, oh, and then like, oh, he pulls off his mittens, and oh, look, it's the splintered claws they were talking about. So then like so yeah, like last scene, this Splinter Claus jumps down a chimney, and I need to I haven't even told you guys this, maybe. It's an animatronic Santa, so if you guys didn't know that, sorry, you might have gotten confused. Oh, Bella, you do not play with the headphones. Sorry, that was my cat, Bella. Anyways, so then, like, last scene, girl's on the couch waiting for Santa. She's like, and then Splinter Claus jumps down the chimney, and, yeah. It's pretty terrifying. Also, I should also mention, at one point in the episode, they throw Splinter Claus off the stairs, and his face gets torn off. And then there's also this other point where it's a reference to "Here's Johnny." The animatronic is like, "Here's Splinter Claus," and breaks through a wall. Anyways, so yeah, that is a creeped out review of my favorite and least favorite episodes from season 1. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. Hope this podcast isn't too long. Probably is. Anyways, bye.